Good afternoon and welcome to Conferencing Block. Today we are going to be going through two really important objectives, goals that you have by the end of class. The first is to review important information from Hatchet so far. I know we've put it away for a little while. And we also are going to annotate because I can find super cute puppies in Hatchet chapter 12. So we are going to be working with Hatchet mostly just during Conferencing Block from now on, and you are going to be reading to find super cute puppies in it. This is mostly going to be your independent agenda during Conferencing Block. So first, let's do objective 1, where we review some important information. Brian finds a new source of food, which is blank. In chapter 11, he finds those turtle eggs, and he says they make him even more hungry. It awoke his hunger. Brian was attacked by a... and remember, he saw a bear, but he has not been attacked. 3, using a large flat stone area over his shelter, Brian tries to make a... And remember, he can only be making this fire because he has the hatchet that created a spark. And imagine like kind of the smoke signal going up into the air. And so if a plane flies by, it will see it. That's his plan. And 4, from watching a bird in the water, Brian gets the idea to try and... Right, and chapter 11 ends with him being pretty unsuccessful in that attempt, but let's kind of keep thinking about how maybe he will be able to do that for a new food source other than those berries and those eggs, which are limited. So we are going to be annotating for super cute puppies. Remember, please check for the super cute puppies. That is when we read through a text and we try and find these things. And here is our key for it. Again, for a while till you get used to it, I'll be putting it at the top of your page. So what super cute puppies can you find in this passage from chapter 11? So before we get started with our second objective of doing it in chapter 12, we're going to review this super cute puppies thing a little bit with excerpts from chapter 11. It was so incredibly beautiful that it was almost unreal. From his height, he could not just see the lake, but across part of the forest, a green carpet, and it was full of life. Birds, insects, there was a constant hum and song. At the end of the bottom of the L, there was another large rock sticking out over the water. And on top of the rock, a snaggly pine had somehow found food and grown, bent and gnarled. So which super cute puppy can you find there? Oh, sorry. All right. What super cute puppies can you find in this passage from chapter 11? He could know what the sound was before he quite realized he'd heard it. And when he saw something, a bird moving, a wing inside a bush, or a ripple on the water, he would truly see that thing, not just notice it as he used to notice things in the city. Remember, Brian's from New York. He would see all parts of it now, see the whole wing, the feathers, see the color of the feathers, see the bush and the size and shape and color of its leaves. He would now see the way the light moved with the ripples on the water and see that the wind made the ripples and which way that the wind had to blow to make the ripples move in that certain way. None of that used to be in Brian, and now it was a part of him, a changed part of him, a grown part of him. And the two things, his mind and his body, had come together as well, had made a connection with each other that he didn't quite understand. When his ears heard a sound or his eyes saw a sight, his mind took control of his body. Without his thinking, he moved to face the sound or sight. He moved to make ready for it, to deal with it. There were these things to do. So a huge one here is character change. This is showing us how being in the woods has changed Brian. He notices things in a way he didn't before. And now he sort of has to always respond to things because he's by himself in the wilderness. Whenever he sees something, he moves to make ready for it and to deal with it. He always has to be on alert. So you would annotate this with CC because we know that when we see character change, that's what our key tells us to do. So now you're going to go ahead, close up this video, and then open up the next link that you have. It's the read aloud for chapter 12. I want everyone to go to it because it starts off modeling how you should annotate chapter 12 for super cute puppies.